All right, Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 25th to the 31st of 2017, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology, and you do want to make sure you're watching this for your sidereal signs. All right, so Capricorn, this week we have still this concentration on your 12th house. Probably noticed this focus last week, more in terms of getting some rest in your life, getting in touch with your inner beingness, your inner core, and accepting all the things about ourselves and life that through that acceptance really helps us let go of what's outside of our control and helps us be more present and accepting. So really good for this. I think a lot of this you're starting to take seriously now. Maybe it's your spiritual life or whatever it is, more rest. And for the next 2 years, there will be more of a solid emphasis being built with your spiritual self and your overall well-being. I mean, this is the part of the chart which is about true happiness in life, when it is about that spiritual happiness of, spiritual bliss, of acceptance, of living in the now moment, being grateful and having gratitude for life. So a lot of concentration here. Mercury is direct this week with your 11th house of your ideals. So future ideals moving forward, maybe group and community related stuff, if you've learned about that the past few weeks. And in a few aspects, Mars is going to be going into your 10th house of career at the week's end. So more motivation and drive towards your career and public life, which has already been emphasized with Jupiter. All right, so let's look at this along with the other aspects here in more detail when we return. All right, Capricorn, so here is your chart for the week. We've got there the fast movers, a lot of them here in your 12th house. This is that ending house of finding peace in life. It's really where we come full circle back around to letting go of everything that is outside of our control, that is in God's hands, as it were, and just accepting, right? Being present, connecting to God, connecting to the universe, whatever your philosophy is on that, but really to find that, again, spiritual peace. And so great to focus on this stuff, great to be developing your intuition, great for rest, and again, taking this stuff seriously for the next 2 years is really the major theme with this area. So it starts this week with Venus going over Saturn, where I think you're starting to see the value of all this stuff, the value of receptivity, tranquility. Some of you too, this could be very creative, imaginatively with arts or music, creative imagination, things like that. Maybe some of you setting some solid foundations with this area, with those things as well. So whatever it is you're starting to take seriously this week regarding this, great to be developing, again, for the big picture. Venus does also rule your 5th house of self-expression. So maybe some of you setting some solid foundations with the things you're passionate about, the things that give you joy in life that you want to build upon. And then also your career as well. A new chapter in many ways of the year of establishing your career for a more stable long-term approach. All right, so then once we get to midweek, we do have Mars trining up to Neptune. So this is a collective easygoing energy, and this is very much, I think, supporting your more adventurous side. It's been more of a, it's past couple months, it's been really good for you to access your adventurous side, to manifest through an open mind, seeing possibilities and potentials. So this kind of spirit for life and your adventurous side, just quite easygoing this week. Some good support with that stuff. And maybe even the financial sector, maybe just some good flow here as Neptune trines your Mars, maybe some flow around the home life, and maybe with some of that group, community, or friends stuff in your life, the group stuff, because Mercury has recently gone direct in this area. A lot of you have, I think, learned a lot about community, about even technology, innovation, and anything that is about these progressive things in life. So Mercury is moving forward now, and so it's an excellent week for implementing some of this. Maybe spending more time with your friends, maybe getting more involved with technology, innovative stuff, maybe cultivating some more of your future ideals. So that's all moving forward. Great to continue to learn about it and just kind of continue to develop that area. So once we get into the week's end, we do have Mars going into that 10th house. And so this is the house of career. I think there's already been a lot of expansion with this area since this month in December, with Jupiter going into the 10th. And really going into 2018, I think there's going to be lots of opportunity for you to expand with your career, your public image, things like that. Now, Mars going in here for the next month roughly, you will have, I think, this now more motivation, more drive going into January, having to do with your career. So great area to put energy into that, because again, that's where the opportunities are, and your vigor and life force is at the top here with this. Even though you're going, in within with the spiritual energy, you're also very much out in the, in your career, your public life, really putting a lot of motivation and drive into that, which is great. All right, so Capricorn, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next forecast.